This is just a quick video going over the midterm exam to hopefully answer a few questions that people might have ahead of time. But definitely email me if you do have any questions after watching this video. So the midterm is posted here under week 6. There are a few other things to do for the week first, and then down here, if you scroll down, the midterm is right here. This video will be right above it. So there's just 2 parts. It's pretty short and simple midterm as we're only a few weeks into the course, but I wanted to go ahead and get it done right around this point of the semester rather than have it too late in the course. So it's going to be posted officially, I guess, Monday, but I'm going to go ahead and post it early so people have more time to do it. It's not due until Sunday, the 21st of March, so you have quite a while to do this. So to turn the exam in, you go up here and you click where it says midterm exam, and this takes you to another page where you can look at the exam itself again, and then you scroll down and you can copy and paste your answers here where it says write submission, or if you write them somewhere else and save it as a file, you can attach a file here. And then you hit submit to turn it in. If you need to add any comments to your submission, this is where to do it. Okay, on the midterm, there's just 2 sections. Well, up here at the top, it says late exams will be penalized unless you've made prior arrangements with me. You have plenty of time to do this, but if for some reason you do need more time, just make sure you email me and let me know why, and I will respond to that. And then here, so a lot of these topics are things you could find information about on the internet, but ideally, what I require actually is that you use material we've covered in the class for your answers. So if for some reason you can't find information on one of these topics, I'm happy to point you in the right direction, and I'd rather do that than have you just sort of Google one of these things. So if for some reason you can't find information about one of these, just let me know and I will tell you where to look. Okay, this first section is called the identification section, and for this we only have 3 different terms. In this case, they're all people. For the final exam, there'll be a similar section, and then perhaps they will not all be people. But you're supposed to answer 2 out of these 3, and basically just tell me a lot about whichever 2 of the 3 you pick. So usually I give instructions like this, sort of answer the who, what, when, where, and why about the term here. In this case, since they're all people, you would do something similar. You definitely say who these people are, why they're well known in the context of how we study them this semester, and why they're important, what's interesting about them, in the context of this class, things like that. So here they are. Should be pretty easy to find that. And then for section 2, there are 4 questions here, and you have to answer 3 out of the 4. And these are more specific questions. It's not sort of just write what you know about the person. In this case, it's specific answers that I am looking for. And again, in this case, I did include links to the readings, or I guess video in one case, related to these questions. They're things we've already done. You can just go back through the preceding weeks of the course to find them too, but there are links here too. I'm using Chrome at the moment, and if I click on it, it doesn't open immediately, and I get this weird little sad face. But if you right click on it and say open link in new tab, that does work for me. So try that if it doesn't work for you right away. And of course, if that doesn't work, you can definitely just go back in the folders for the previous weeks and find these same articles. And so I think these are all fairly straightforward. They're not quite as easy as the first section, but if you, because you have a choice on which 3 of the 4 you're going to answer, if one of them really stumps you, hopefully you can just do the other 3. And then, as I said here, I say answer it in 3 to 4 sentences. That's a good guideline. You could write a little bit more if it makes you feel more comfortable in your answer, but 3 to 4 sentences should be fine. And then definitely let me know if you have any questions.